Thanks for staying here on Joy News Desk. Minister for Agriculture, Dr. Owusu-Efia-Koto, says government will vigorously pursue the 4-year planting for food and job policy to end the era when government spent billions of dollars to import food items. To make real the ambitious policy plan, the ministry has earmarked 560 million Ghana cedis to be used in supporting the 200,000 farmers expected to benefit from the program, with the ultimate objective of upscaling the levels of production of food across the country. Speaking at the inauguration of the committee, Dr. Owusu-Efia-Koto said the strategy is to increase production, reduce importation of food, reduce food prices, exports, and substitute what he describes as the huge import bill, and ultimately create jobs.
The 9-member committee will be chaired by Deputy Information Minister Perry Curtis Okujeto, with 8 other members from the Ministries of Agriculture and Information supporting. The ambitious policy plan, according to Dr. Owusu-Efia-Koto, is aimed at scaling up food production and create jobs in the process. Maize, rice, soybean, sorghum, and vegetables are the foodstuffs that will be pursued under the program.
The only hope of our government fulfilling the promise to provide jobs is agriculture. And that hope, I'm very optimistic for 2 reasons. First of all, agricultural productivity in Ghana is one of the lowest in the world. When we say productivity, whether by acreage, the amount of food that you produce on 1 acre of land, or the amount of food that one person in agriculture produces, these are indicators of productivity.
The minister added the policy plan will end last year's event when the former administration spent $2.2 billion to import just 8 food items.
Read my lips, $2.2 billion importing 8 food items that are produced in this country except wheat. And if you look at 2003, we used to, the same figure was only $350 million. Now it's ballooned to $2.2 billion, half of which rice is $1.1 billion. It's frightening.
1,200 newly recruited extension officers are expected to educate participants with the requisite knowledge to help government achieve the set target of increasing yields and reducing unemployment. In view of that, government has adopted 5 pillars, which include supply of fertilizer, extension services, provision of certified seeds, marketing of the produce, and electronic registration of the farmers, with a view to monitor them and make it easy to assess the outcome of the 4-year program, which starts in 4 weeks.
To some other news, 2 women have been arrested by the Baatsonaa Divisional Police Command for human trafficking. The 2 suspects, believed to hail from neighboring Nigeria, according to police, transport girls to Ghana with the intention of further transporting them to Germany. This was disclosed by the Baatsonaa Divisional Commander, Chief Superintendent Felix K. Cosmos, at a news conference.
So they said that we are going to Germany. I mean in Nigeria, the people that bring us here. So this girl, me and she, they are the one that they called, that we should follow them.
That was one of the victims narrating her ordeal. According to her, she was deceived of being sent to Germany only to end up in Ghana and forced into prostitution. She said her refusal to go into the business resulted in her being locked up in a hotel room without food until the police rescues them.
There is one taxi man that these people called. So they said that we are going to Germany. I mean in Nigeria, the people that bring us here. So this girl, me and she, they are the one that they called, that we should follow them, that we are going to Germany to work. I told them I'm working, that I have my own handwork. They say, okay, once we got to Germany, we may use our handwork, all we do has help. That fair lady came to pick us down to hotel. So when we get there, I met many girls there, and I asked, is it all of us that are going to the Germany? They say yes. Later, the fair lady said that, and I asked, who is my boss? She said she's my boss. I said, you are my boss. They say yes. I said, okay. So is it here we are going to stay or we are going to Germany? She said, it's here. I said, in Ghana, here. I say yes. I said, this is not what they told us in Nigeria. They said that we are going to Germany. That is the reason why I said, okay, let me go. What am I doing in Ghana? I said, okay, you know what? Give me my money or give me my bag and let me go back to Nigeria. We came on the 23rd. So on the 24th, suddenly we just saw police. I don't know. That's how they pick us. And I told them, I came yesterday, so I don't know.
They sent the money to the lady that came to pick us in Nigeria. So she make the eyelashes and the hair for us. She said we should look neat, that so the woman that want to go and do the house help should accept us. So when we came, we arrived around 10 p.m. She said we should start bathing, that we want to go and we are going to club. I said, what are we going to do in the club? We are just coming, we want to rest, we are tired. He said we want to go and make money. I said, what are we going to use to make the money? He said, our body. I said, that is not what you guys brought us here to do. You said we are going to Germany to do house help, or those that have handwork will use our handwork to do something better. You're not asking us to go and prostitute and come and pay you 550,000 naira. I said, no, me, I can't do that. The two of us said we are going back. Which the others, they said they didn't even talk, apart from we that said we want to go back, they should give us transport. They lock us inside house, like from morning till night, without no food. They just lock us inside and take the key away. So in the evening they came back. That is when we saw police. They come and rescue.
Briefing the media in Accra Wednesday, Chief Superintendent Felix Cosmos explained they received a tip-off that a group of Nigerian young women were in the company of some suspicious adults in a hotel room at Baatsonaa engaging in prostitution. The police, following the information, embarked on an operation and arrested the two suspects, 33-year-old Ifi Mba and 23-year-old Amanda Eze Chioma. 6 of the victims were also rescued. A third suspect, whose name was given as Angel, is however on the run. The police appealed to hoteliers to identify and report suspicious characters to the police.
Victims were forced by the suspect to go into prostitution in Ghana. Police discovered that 4 of the victims were brought on the 14th March 2017 and locked up in a hotel room. They were made to swear an oath to go into prostitution in the nightclubs in Baatsonaa, and each of them to pay 555,000 naira, an equivalent of $2,000 to their mistresses, being the suspects. The police service also want to assure that we will continue to work with all stakeholders, especially those in the hospitality industry, to reduce human trafficking in the country through sensitization, protection of victims, and then subsequent prosecution of all those who be found culpable.
The suspects who have been detained will be handed over to the Anti-Human Trafficking Unit of a CID headquarters for further investigation.
Very disturbing news there, but at least the police did their job in rescuing these girls, and we'll bring you more updates on the story. It's now time for business, and Emmanuel Abuajeri Afe has more after this.